And yes guys, Tate here, back again with another video. Sorry I haven't been doing one in a while. I am actually currently doing my A-levels, so my exams start in a few weeks, so that's going to be the priority. But yeah, I do have to do one right now, as Unai Emery has been confirmed as the next Arsenal manager. Arsenal haven't released a statement or anything yet, but when David Ornstein, the transfer guru at Arsenal Football Club, tweeted last night that Emery is coming in, should be announced in the next few days. It's kind of been confirmed indirectly by the club that he will be coming in, and wow, massive, absolutely massive. If you follow me on Twitter, which is the first link below, and on my blog, which you can click just up there, I have been informed that over the last few weeks we have gone through a massive process of recent weeks. I think everyone kind of knows about that. And it did start off, obviously we had a lot of names into the ring. Allegri was the first serious name. And obviously if you look what he's done in Juventus and over the years at AC Milan, really in the Italian league, he has been like the master of that league, you could say. So no real surprise that his name got brought into contention. And then Arteta, he was the one that was kind of always there throughout, but last week it looked like he would be him. And I went actually to an FA course last night, and I walked into that meeting, and I was sitting next to an Arsenal fan, I had a little chat to him, and he was telling me all about Arteta and really getting me a bit optimistic about him coming in, because I wasn't so sure about the appointment. And then halfway through I check my phone and I see Unai Emery is coming in. And this one really came about over the last 24 hours. Like I said, Arteta was the strong favourite, and Unai Emery is in. And right, so there's been a lot of stuff said about this from numerous fans, and every fan obviously has the right to their opinion, but a few things. One, this will definitely galvanise the fans. I think, although people might not be their first choice, their second choice, everyone wanting change, and this is a change that everyone has got, and I do feel like everyone will get behind him. Secondly, I am excited by him. I think you look at PSG, they won the league and the domestic cups last season, so I think it was 3 domestic cups in the league. Won a domestic cup before that there. Obviously didn't win the league the season before, but over the last 2 years he's really made them into a massive powerhouse within Europe. People say, yeah, he's had a lot of money to spend, and look what he did in the Champions League, wasn't that great. Although they did get knocked out by Barcelona and Real Madrid, the two European phenomenal clubs. They're the two powerhouses within Europe, so it's not too embarrassing. People say that 6-1, yeah, that was a night that was, refereeing decisions didn't really help them, and yeah, but that wasn't their finest showing. But I think that's one night over the course of his managerial career when, let's be honest, Arsenal, and Arsene Wenger have had quite a few of those bad nights. So if we look even before that, he was at Seville, and this was where he really made the name for himself, winning 3 consecutive Europa League triumphs. The first club to do that since 1986, I believe, when Real Madrid did it. And yeah, what an achievement for them. And obviously with us being in the competition next season, maybe we'll actually get some silverware. Fingers crossed for that one. So he has proven that he can do it, and under a tight budget. If you look at one of his first main jobs at Valencia, he had very little spending, and in his first 2 seasons he only spent 11 million at the time, so 5 million in the first transfer window, 11 million in the summer, 6 million in the summer after, and he got them to a 3rd place finish, I believe. So you have to give him credit, and he knows how to work within a budget. And what really excites me about him, there are a few things. Obviously his passion. He has comparisons with Klopp and Conte, how he's really an open and expressive manager, and us fans, we love to see that. I've always criticised Arsene Wenger for kind of not really getting out on his technical touchline, barking orders or celebrating with the fans. Arsene Wenger didn't really do that, but trust me, I can assure you that Unai Emery will definitely do that next season. I can just imagine the first goal he scored under his reign, and he'll go absolutely mad, and I'm hoping he does anyway. So that's a big pull in my opinion. But if you look at him himself as a manager, obviously one of his big assets is his all the stuff he does with videos and his video analysis. So I've read a lot of things up about him, that he obviously gets team meetings every week, goes through individual players, goes through opposition, what they need to do, and he's up all night analysing different videos to make sure that his team are in the best possible stead to pick up 3 points or the win on the weekend. So that is a massive pro, and that's really where he's made a name for himself. If we look at his appointment, actually, like I said, it was a bit of a shock over the last 24 hours. Now, I've heard that during his meeting, the club thought, right, Arteta, we're thinking strongly about him, but we might as well give him a chance. He's got a very good record. Other clubs are also in for him, so let's just see what he can do. And apparently he blew everyone away in his interview. He did individual player video analysis for the starting and 23-man Arsenal squad, which must take a lot of time. I heard it was a 4 to 5 hour interview that he went to, and he just impressed everyone. So hopefully he went in there, showed Skodra Mustafi in his defending, and just clicked delete file to get him out of the club. But that is exciting. We have never seen over recent years improvement of players. Let's be honest, the young players, the Bellerin, or the players that need an arm around their shoulder, or just need improved, like Xhaka, that hasn't improved really the last few seasons. And yeah, we haven't really seen that. Iwobi, another one, when he came in, he's kind of mellowed. He hasn't improved at all. And I feel like Unai Emery is the perfect coach, or one of the perfect coaches to do that. He's not a manager, and that's why he actually worked under this system that also implemented the structure of the club with Raul Sanllehi, Sven Mislintat, and obviously Ivan Gazidis. They'll be the ones going for player recruitment, for transfers. They'll be looking to the whole club's footballing relations. But on the pitch, this all comes down to a head coach structure, and Unai Emery's team will be running that next season. And it will be a shock to the players. He's a really no-nonsense guy. He is famous to give an empty USB stick to one of his players back in Valencia days, and asked him, what do you get from this, and tell me next day what you can take from that into your own game. Obviously the player didn't watch the disc, comes back, makes up loads, lies to him, and obviously the USB was empty, so Unai Emery apparently lost it, and the player was dropped from the first team. So he is really no nonsense, and he does want everyone to buy into his system. He has got a bit of an attacking philosophy. He is based on the possession game, but that's kind of changed really, because at Seville he really worked with a 4-2-3-1, focused on high press as well as counter-attacking, and his transitions between midfield, getting the ball into that the final third with those front line forwards was his main kind of aim, and that worked really well for them, obviously in Europe and domestically. At PSG it kind of changed a bit, because obviously you can't really play that style with those players in that club, in that league, so it will be interesting what he does with us. But he is a man known to adapting completely to each game, although he'll have a philosophy and underlying pattern that he wants to play. You could say he will adapt to each opponent, and that is completely different to Arsene Wenger. We know his stubbornness, and he has so much trust in his own philosophy and his own coaching credentials that over the past he won't adapt, he won't change, and no matter who's in front of him, he's got the Arsenal way, and that has been failing time and time again in the last 4 to 5 years, to be honest. So it will be nice to see us go away to the likes of Man City or Liverpool, and we'll have a game plan there. Even if it goes drastically wrong, at least we're trying something, at least there is stuff there to get us a bit excited about. And I'm buzzed, it's a bit of the unknown for us. I've only ever lived with Arsene Wenger in charge, so it is a massive change, and it is really exciting times for us. Obviously we have to give him time. He's not going to come in and we're not going to win the league next season by all means. We would just like to see a bit of an improvement, a bit of a change, especially away from home. That form needs to really pick up. So obviously the goal is to get back in the Champions League, but will we do that next season? I don't know. We've seen when big managers such as Sir Alex Ferguson leaves clubs, there is always a few years of transition period before you get the man in place, and United still haven't found that with Mourinho and everything that he's doing. But now it is exciting. I'm personally excited by it. I never really wanted Arteta. I was slowly trying to get my head around it, trying to find all the positives, but I was so nervous for him. And I do feel like this is the appointment to get us back into place where we are. He's going to be strict on the players. I feel some of them might not work with him, but he has worked with big personalities in the past. You look at that PSG squad, the likes of Mbappe, Cavani, Neymar, obviously the big transfer they brought in last year, but obviously Di Maria is still there, Verratti, a lot of big personalities he had to deal with, and let's be honest, they stormed the league last season and they played some exceptional football. So he's got it in him, and it will be interesting to see who he brings in. Obviously a lot of talk around Socrates. I am told that we're in advanced talks with him, so it looks like he might come in. That wouldn't be my favourite signing, but let's be honest, Sven Mislintat knows him better than anyone else, so we have to trust him, and we'll obviously give him our support. We definitely do need to strengthen that spine of our team, especially with the 2 centre-backs and the goalkeeper. So it is exciting. Unai Emery is the new manager of Arsenal Football Club. Let me know what you guys think. Vote in the poll card just up there. Is Unai Emery the man you wanted, and can he take us back to the promised land? Obviously, it's going to be exciting. I'm going to be buzzed for next season. I'm really excited now. I've got the World Cup, Alex Iwobi, Nigeria. That's who I'm doing a bit of filming for them, so watch out on my YouTube channel. Got in touch with a few companies, so that will be coming to my page. But yeah, it is right now. It's about Unai Emery and Arsenal Football Club. Is it the winning combination? I sure hope so. Come on, you Gunners.